when I see a feminist make a video talking about why women are oppressed and how women, are not as equal as men, and men have it so much better, have all these advantages. Men just, run the world and there's nothing else. Women are just, peasants pretty much. And that's how they make it seem. But my thing is, not only is that farthest from the truth, but that's pretty much a complete lie. When they talk about gender equality, when they talk about the gender pay gap, they don't mention, as Jordan Peterson would say, that men work harder jobs, men work more hours, men work more dangerous jobs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of reasons why men make more money, okay? But the one thing that I kind of wanted to get into this video is that women act like they're so oppressed, but they don't understand that they have all this leverage, especially when it comes to dating, okay? And I'll break it down. But my thing is, in dating, women have all the leverage and they act like they don't. And that's the part that kind of blows my mind. Let's start from the beginning. From right when a man sees you, from when a man sees you, from right at the beginning of the interaction, it's the man has to do the chasing. It's the man has to come and approach you. It's the man has to come and make sure that he can get your number. Okay, the guy has to come and, hey, how are you doing? Whatever. Get your number. The guy has to buy you flowers, do whatever. If it's somebody that you're going on a first date with, the guy has to, make sure that he likes you. So he's over here trying to, first impression. And it's like, say the guy does get your number. Okay, then the guy has to make sure he, keeps it up. Because I'm sure there's all these guys that want your number, all these guys that send you a DM. Okay, so my thing is, that's not it. So what he has to do, he has to not only, make sure he's ahead of the pack or the top of the list or whatever, but he has to put in more work. So what does he do? Text you more often, or take you out to dinner, or take you to a nicer place, or, literally try to do anything that he can. You know what I'm saying? If this guy bought you 1 flower, he's trying to buy you 12 flowers. If this guy picked you up in the Audi, this is trying to pick you up in a Tesla. You know what I'm saying? So men are always competing. What is the woman doing? Just sitting back and just letting it all happen. And the one thing that men want from all this is sex. Okay? So the man does all this. He comes to you, approaches you, he buys you flowers, he does all this. You know what I'm saying? Say if the woman finally gives him sex. Boom. The man gets it. It's not done. The woman still has all the leverage. Okay? Because at the end of the day, yes, it's like sex is a 2 people thing. And even though it seems like it should be an equal thing, it's not. Why? Because women are the ones that determine. So say you guys have sex. A woman can get pregnant, and then now what? She has all the leverage. She determines if she wants to keep it. She determines if she wants to get rid of it. The man doesn't really have it. My body, my choice. My man doesn't really have anything to say. So say you're a man, you want to keep it. She doesn't. She can get rid of it. Say you're a man and you don't want to keep it. She can keep it, and now you're paying child support. Okay? She has all that leverage. Okay? And the one thing that she's going to do is, say you don't want her to keep it. She has so much power that she can keep it. Okay? Have the baby and make you pay. So my thing is, not only did you guys both choose to have sex, not only did you guys both choose to probably not use a condom, not only did you guys both choose to literally go down that route, she gets to choose how things turn out. She gets to choose the outcome. So not only does she get to choose if you even got in those coochie, got to get in the pants and got the coochie, but she also gets to choose what happens after. Tell me where the men have the control. Tell me where the women are oppressed in this situation. I don't get how it's like, oh, women are so oppressed. It's like, how? It's like if like when it comes to babies, when it comes to sex, it's like most of the time the woman is the one that decides. Most of the time it's the woman that decides if she wants to have sex. The woman's the one that decides if she wants to keep the baby. The woman's the one that decides literally how the relationship most of the time turns out. Why? Because they initiate divorce too. So my thing is, even if you're married, even if you do have a baby, if everything works out, you get through the first part, second part, third part, you're with her, you give her everything. You're married, you have a kid, you give her the ring, you give her everything. Well, then what? She can get bored and then leave you. Women initiate divorce more than half of the time. So my thing is, you can do everything correctly, she still has that power to leave. And then when she leaves, she has the power to take half of your income. She has the power to take half of your house. She has the power to take half of everything you have. Tell me where the oppression is. Show me where the oppression is. I'm confused. I don't understand. Okay? I'm confused. And like I said, I can keep going on and on and on and on. But the point is, women love to say that they're oppressed. And my thing is, how? When they bring up a child, I'm like, literally, we can go through the process. Like, how? Okay? Yes, there are other things that you might say, oh, women have all these benefits that they act like they don't. So there's things that men are good at. There's things that women are good at. So if they're like, oh, men are stronger. Okay, but I don't know what to tell you about that. It's like, you're not oppressed because you're not as strong as me. I'm just stronger.